Little update. I had a test block. This was just a junk block, and I was mocking up the transmission so I could make the transmission mount. But here we have the new Chevy small block, 414 cubic inches, 627 horsepower, 580 pounds of torque at 4,900 RPM. That is going in here. So I got to get the bell housing and transmission off of here. I got to dial indicate the bell housing to this block to make sure everything fits right. The flywheel off the engine to put the scatter shield backing plate on, but this is an aluminum flywheel. The engine builder actually put it on there, so I hadn't had a chance to check it out, but look how light this is. Like, I don't know if you guys have picked up a stock flywheel before, but I mean, I can pick this up with one finger. Like, I could play frisbee with this. It is so light, but it has a steel insert that you can replace. See, it's from the factory. It's steel insert is attached with all these bolts, and it has a little coating on it, but see, those bolts are slightly, see if you can tell, they're countersunk, but that steel insert is for the clutch to ride on. But yeah, these things are this is incredibly light. Like, that's pretty awesome stuff. Of several days of test fitting and mocking things up, main concern was the clutch fork here. The stock 70 Camaro clutch fork looks like this, and the Firebird clutch fork is a little different. It's a little bit longer, and if you notice with this QuickTime bell housing, how the dimple sticks out just far enough from the side of the scatter shield, because it's a little bit longer than the Camaro clutch fork, which didn't quite, it cleared it, but it was a little too close. Looked like the push rod was going to hit the side of the scatter shield, because the push rod normally is mounted over, I think, on this side of the Z-bar. So that put it too close to the scatter shield. So I moved it to this side, and by moving it to that side, the clutch fork needed to be just a little bit longer. So that's a Pontiac Firebird clutch fork, and this is a Camaro clutch fork. So since the Camaro and Firebird are the same car as far as the frames, I'm guessing that there's some sort of dimensional difference between the Pontiac and the Chevy small block. I guess the Pontiac engine would be a little shorter, a little narrower. I don't know, but seems like the Pontiac would be a little bit bigger than a small block, so you would want a little bit shorter clutch fork. Anyway, that's always been a issue on these cars, figuring out which clutch forks work where. But so I'm about to put it in here. Hopefully this oil pan is going to clear. So we're going to find out soon. Well, it's finally done. Got the engine in the car a few minutes ago. Looks like that clutch linkage is going to work very well. Actually, I need someone to press the pedal while I'm looking at it to see what that looks like. Transmission's in the car with the transmission mount. Looks like the oil pan clears. Got great clearance under here in the oil pan. And the oil pan is also tucked above the cross member, so it's not going to hit anything on the thing that'll hit is the cross member, so that's good if it bottoms out. The only thing that's kind of tight is the power steering. But, I mean, it's not touching, it's just tight. So I can run my lines to the cooler and then back to the cooler. There's the return line. I think this is the high pressure send line. Yep, and that's the return line. So high pressure send will probably just come right up over here like that. GM likes them to be about 1 foot long. Here's some adapters there. Jones Racing stuff is really nice. This front drive kit, super nice. Look at all the room in here. No issue with anything making contact anywhere. Back of the engine all looks good. I think I'm all set. I'm sure this is going to come out and go back in 5 more times, but first time in is always nice. Thanks for watching.